Hey everyone, and welcome back to Shades of Sasha. If you're new here, take a seat, put your crown on, and welcome to the gang. And if you're ready for the gang, you already know what time it is. What's good, baby? So today's video is all about this here. So since you're here, just keep on watching.
Now we can life where I never see. I carry God so I piano. Baby increase in the comma. Original no be part of it. You know be clear for your memory. But then now we was come back. I get your stamina. Even life in my fire, burning bright. It's in the inside. Molly with my feet and never know I color. So the move fine, check and balance. Everything inside my mind daily. Trust me.
So hi and welcome to Shades of Sasha. If you're new here, I'm Sasha and here we talk all things beauty. Whenever I do a wig review or a hair review, I always do a rating system from a scale of 1 to 10 where I talk about the feel, the texture, longevity, price point, and then in the end actually let you know if I recommend the unit or not. So if you are new here, that is what we do here. So let's get to it. Today's video, we are reviewing the Sensational Butter Lace Pre-Cut Glueless HD Lace Front Wig, and this is the Butter Pre-Cut Unit 12, and I have the color Balayage Platinum, and I paid $38.99 for mine, and I got it from Ebony Line. So before we get into everything, let me really thoughts and prayers, okay? And let's take a deep breath. Now let's get into it. For my overall thoughts when it comes to the customization of this unit, I think they did a absolutely phenomenal job, especially with the lace. I kind of really wish that they had cut the baby hairs down a little bit. However, that is something that you can do, so it's not something I'm going to take points off of. There aren't any clips here that I really felt to use or ease words. There are no clips on the side of this unit, and typically I would say I don't like that. However, on this unit it makes sense. On this unit it just works. So when it comes to the customization of the inside, the blend, the lace, just how it is, 9 to a 9.5 out of 10. I think they did an absolutely amazing job in how they really went in and did this unit to say, how do we make this pre-cut unit just a quick put on and go? It really gave that, like it really gave a glueless installation. If you're not new to just like paying attention to wigs and bundles, and I don't know if you all have seen this, but there has been like this uptick of just like a quick glueless wig, and I felt like this is the synthetic version of it, and I think this actually looks a lot better and does it it just does it better than what I've seen some virgin hair virgin wigs look like when people are talking about get ready and quick go. Like it just, this is it. Okay, when I hear glueless pre-cut, put it on and go, this is what I think. Okay, this is what I think it should be, and this is why I said 9 to a 9.5 out of 10. I just feel like for some people I couldn't give the 10 because you may feel as if like without the clips it's not good, or it's not as snug as you would like it to be, and because of the baby hair and just like how it could cut down. But again, just like small things that you yourself can fix and do. When it comes to the feel of this unit, she feels on a light yucky coarse-ish side, but not so much that if you ran your hands through it, it just wouldn't work. Or if you ran your hands through it, it's gonna feel like it's matted and it's nappy. Okay, so for the feel and the texture of this unit is something I really do like. I'm trying to make sure that whenever I use a comparison, I know I'm always talking about the Letitia wig, and so I'm trying to not really use that one, but I feel like if you are not familiar with the Letitia wig or the Donna wig, those are the two units that I feel like a lot of black girls wear and use, and it's like a staple in like a synthetic wig community, so it's just a reference point. While I feel like there are some people will tell you that this will remind you of the Letitia wig, I actually would not agree. I feel like the Letitia wig just has its own personality that I think a lot of wig units that are synthetic try to mimic it, but it just doesn't hit. It's not the same. Like, the wig is the wig because it's the wig, and we don't have to keep trying to remake the wig. Like, it already exists, and I feel like we have been trying to do that over and over again, but it's just not it. So if you're going to ask me, do I think they are a comparison? No. And I feel like if I had to choose, this would be more in the reference of the Adana wig than the Letitia wig. That would just be my thoughts on that. When it comes to the customization, as in like the color reference that I chose, as much as I do like the platinum blonde, like peeking out, I actually wish I didn't do that on this unit, because I just know this unit is not going to last for a while. I feel like even the way the color was done was very sloppy. It wasn't taken with just like the time and attention that I felt like it deserved. Like, I think it was just a mock-up reference that was done digitally, and they were like, yes, this is going to look beautiful, so let's just put it together. And then it just turned out in a way where it just feels like it's missing something. Like, you see that it's there, but it just feels very stringy. And so when it comes to the actual like look of the unit from the color perspective, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. But when it comes to the actual texture, feel, and just like what you will get if you got this in a solid color, it would actually be an 8 out of 10. But I really wanted to make sure that I went in and spoke in details about that and my thought process on it, to really just like make sure we're here. Okay. One thing I will say is that layers in this unit is something that is present, but you are going to have to really work to frame your face the way that you think that it should. And I don't really know if that's something I like or don't like. I typically always do my units where I try them on and I just show you as they are, because I wanted to give the perspective of, if you bought something, you took it out the box and you put it on, what would it look like? That's what I give. Because if you are trying to spend your hard-earned money on something and then you get it and you're disappointed, it's not something that I want you to feel like you're disappointed because I sold you something that is a lie or a dream. So I just say, let me show the people what it is that they have so that they know. The only thing I did was spray down the hairline after I went in and I sprayed with my Ebin spray, like the color of it, but it actually did not need it. You didn't need to do it. It's just something extra I felt like doing. I believe I will have a short form version either on my YouTube or, if I'm still on TikTok, on that platform, for you to see like what I mean when I said that I actually installed and what I use. I pretty much always do like a shorter version there, so you kind of see what the installation looked like. But I always come on here to give you my overall thoughts on the entire process and just my view of what the unit is. When it comes to what I recommend, I would recommend this unit in a solid color. The price point of $38, I think it is actually a pretty decent price point to start. And I think it's the max I would pay. If you ever see a wig deal happening, so around Christmas time, Thanksgiving, around New Year's, if you have points and like you can get this unit for a cheaper price, I would say you should go ahead and you should snag it. I don't think I would get this unit specifically in like a solid number 1 where it's like a jet black, because I feel like there's some synthetic wigs that in jet black, they just really look wiggy. So if you are going to do that, just make sure you get your dry shampoo, and like you're going to have to do what you could do to just make it work. But overall, I would recommend the unit. I just would say do a solid color. It is something that I can see somebody doing in an everyday. I would really love to see this unit, the Pre-Cut 12, but see it shorter. Like, maybe that is what I might do to this unit if it isn't going to last me a long time because of the blonde color. I may actually cut her up just to like frame it and see what it's given. But if this unit was like a shorter, right down to the length of like here, I think I would really love that. Like, I think it would just look so beautiful. It would look so just like minimalistic but pretty, and that's something that I feel like I would probably continue to do after I have shown you. So I sometimes go in and customize my units, but I really try to present to you and say like, here, this is what you're looking at, this is what you're gonna buy with caution. I understand that, you know, a lot of times people just look at you and they see what you wear and they're like, oh, this is beautiful and it looks fire in that person, so it's going to look fire on me. And it don't work that way for everybody. So I just make sure that I pretty much always come on here and show you like what it is that you're getting. If it's a flop, it's a flop. If it's good, it's good. But I spend my hard-earned coins on buying certain things. So I really just try to make sure like you are understanding, like I get it from a consumer perspective when I purchase it, what my entire experience is from start to finish and what my recommendations are. So thank you so much for watching and supporting your girl, and I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day.